The Bronze Age is collapsing. Empires are turning to dust. And you're at a crossroads, staring down two epic Total War titles, Pharaoh and Troy. One promises gritty historical realism, the other, a legendary clash of heroes. Which one is right for your next conquest? And which one is a waste of your money? In this video, we're settling the Total War Pharaoh versus Troy debate once and for all. Both games promise epic battles in the Bronze Age, but they play very, very differently. We're going to break down the key differences in campaign, combat, and overall feel, so you can make the right choice and avoid buyer's remorse. Let's start with the campaign and setting, which is a true clash of visions. Pharaoh is all about survival. The entire game revolves around the pillars of civilization mechanic. As cities are razed and armies fall, the world itself begins to crumble, bringing plagues, rebellions, and the terrifying Sea People's invasions. Your goal isn't just to conquer, it's to hold the world together. Add in dynamic weather like suffocating sandstorms and tide-altering downpours, and the map itself feels like a desperate atmospheric character. You're constantly fighting against Troy, on the other hand, is a game of logistics and legend. Its masterstroke is the multi-resource economy. You constantly need to balance your income of food, wood, stone, bronze, and gold. This forces you to make tough strategic decisions about which settlements to capture and which trade deals to prioritize. Every region on the map becomes strategically vital. On top of that, you'll curry favor with gods like Ares and Apollo for powerful faction-wide buffs, adding a fantastic mythological layer to your grand strategy. But the biggest difference between these two games is revealed on the battlefield. This will likely be your deciding factor. If you want a tactical, grounded, historical, Total War experience, Pharaoh is absolutely for you. Combat is a gritty, infantry-focused affair. Battles feel weighty and deliberate. Chariots are devastating, but the core of your army will be carefully positioned. Lines of spearmen, axemen, and archers. There's even an armor degradation system, which means that even elite units can be worn down in a long fight, making flanking and smart tactics far more important than just brute force. Troy is the complete opposite. It's all about spectacle and larger-than-life heroes. The game brilliantly solves the myth versus history problem by giving you 3 ways to play. The standard mode gives you the truth behind the myth, where a minotaur is just a huge warrior wearing a bull skull. But with the Mythos DLC, you get literal monsters, actual minotaurs, regenerating hydras, and griffins that swoop from the sky, pushing the game much closer to Total War Warhammer. The combat is defined by legendary heroes like Achilles and Hector, who can duel enemy leaders and single-handedly turn the tide of battle. It's fast-paced, spectacular, and completely hero-focused. So, which one should you buy? It really is simple. Buy Total War Pharaoh if you are a historical purist. If you love deep, complex campaign mechanics, managing an empire on the brink of collapse, and fighting deliberate, tactical battles, where positioning and army composition are the keys to victory, then Pharaoh is your game. But you should buy A Total War Saga Troy. If you love mythological elements and the spectacle of epic heroes clashing on the battlefield, if you're intrigued by a unique multi-resource economy, and you prefer faster-paced, hero-centric battles, where a single unit can change everything, then Troy is the clear winner. It also offers a more complete package with a ton of DLC, and the flexibility to play in either a historical or full fantasy mode. Ultimately, Pharaoh is a finely crafted historical simulation, while Troy is a spectacular mythic historical sandbox. Both are excellent, but they cater to very different generals. Choose the one that aligns with the commander you want to be. If this guide helped you decide, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments which game you're picking up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.